Hello, welcome to our first weekly YouTube channel from the Toy Drop of Indianapolis. We decided to do this just for a couple reasons. Let us know what we're all about and kind of talk about what we enjoy, pop culture stuff, current events with the pop culture stuff. Basically, let everybody know about our new inventory. We have some awesome inventory at the store right now. Like I said, the Toy Drop in Indianapolis. We are at 6025 South Madison Avenue, Suite E, corner of Madison and Edgewood. We've been here for almost 6 years plus, still going strong, and we like to thank all our loyal customers who come to the store. We've really made some great friends and great customers throughout the 6 years we've been here, and we appreciate your business and we appreciate your time coming in and saying hello to us. My name is Chris Smith. I'm co-manager of the store. I have been collecting and dabbling in toys for 20 plus years, and I just like talking about it, and learning. I always like to learn. I like the history of it, and so this was just a kind of an avenue to expand on. We want to kind of we do Facebook, we do Instagram, but we thought maybe we should branch out and do possibly YouTube. So we have our YouTube channel, so please subscribe. Let everybody know we're here. We're gonna try to mix it up every week, talk about different things and pick some topics. The first thing I'll do every week is go over our new inventory. We always normally get something every day or pretty close to every day. And the hardest thing is if you've not been in here for a while, it's kind of what new inventory you get in. So we're just each week we're gonna go through and show you what inventory. And this week, luckily, we got some amazing inventory. So we're super excited about that. So the first thing I'll do is show you the inventory, and then we'll go over a couple current event things. And then also if there's any shows coming up that you should go to in the area. As far as the Midwest, we cover the Midwest and just kind of go over a recap of what's coming up and stuff like that, what's hot as far as the collectible pop culture market. So first thing I'm gonna do is show you the new inventory. So this week we got, Kim will follow me. Got some really nice Return of the Jedi carded Star Wars. We also had a really nice minty TMT collection come in. They are also all carded. We also got a nice collection of boxed and sealed Playmobil figures and sets. And we also got some vintage oddities, some He-Man erasers, a Pac-Man wind-up on card, and some really good stuff that come through the store. Okay, next up we're going to talk about a few current events in the pop culture world. Obviously, good and bad. Some people didn't really like season 8 of Game of Thrones. I was okay with it. So Game of Thrones just ended. So there's some cool merchandise for Game of Thrones that came out. That just ended. Also, we are officially, as you can see by the Boba Fett, we're an official distributor of Sideshow and Hot Toys. So anytime you see anything new on the Hot Toys or Sideshow market, feel free to come in and order. We can order for you. Coinciding with the Hot Toys, obviously with the Boba Fett, the new Star Wars Galaxy Edge theme park opened in California last week, and they have some really nice items, and it's a really cool park. Fortunately, it only opened in California. The Florida theme park does not open until August of this year. August, I believe. And it's been talked about. We'll talk about lots of pictures. You can kind of Google it, but if you ever obviously want to plan a trip to Disney, that's what's going on with Star Wars as far as the hot talk about Star Wars stuff. New in theaters this week, obviously, Godzilla returned to theaters, and then they're coming out this Friday. The last Fox ownership of X-Men, The Dark Phoenix, came out, as you can see by my little display here. So 2 new movies that everybody's been talking about. Also, Aladdin came out. So we have the past, the present, and the future. The next 2 hot things will probably be Spider-Man Homecoming. There's going to be a lot of good things about Spider-Man Homecoming. And then also everybody's excited about Stranger Things. So we have Stranger Things are coming out, and both of these are coming around 1st of July, so it's a good time, 1st of July weekend. Stranger Things and Spider-Man, so we'll be able to keep busy and have lots of things to talk about as far as those things. And that is all as far as the current events, but also for one other thing, if there's any shows coming up, we're in luck. This weekend is the PopCon of Indianapolis. It's at the Convention Center. It starts Friday and goes through Sunday. There's lots of guests. The creator of Rick and Morty is going to be there. Lots of other good guests. So look at their website if you're looking for something to do. Should be a great show. Lots to see and do there. Lots of costumes and stars and stuff. Get your autographs, get your collectibles. So PopCon. And so that is all for the current events of this week. Also, if you are in town for the PopCon and you bring in your badge and you show us your badge, you'll get 10% off in-store purchases. So if you're at the show and want to look at some more collectibles and come in and say hi, feel free to do so. Well, welcome to the Toy Drops. This is the Toy Drops, 615 South Madison Avenue. So come on in and I'll just give you a quick walk around of what we have to offer as far as inventory. So normally one of us will greet you, me or Kim will come in and say hello. Then as you walk around, this is what I call the 80s cabinet, or the quirky 80s cabinet. We got all kinds of miscellaneous action figures and pop culture stuff from the 80s. And then we also put up our loose, since Marvel Legends and the Endgame seems to be pretty out right now, we have our decent selection of Endgame or Marvel Legends figures and or DC Comics figures. And then here is some of our Carter Star Wars, the Playmobil, the new toy that just came in. And we also, we're a work in progress, but if you want to play some Atari, we've got over 100 Atari games we're trying to get all set up here so we can play some Atari and challenge each other. And we have a nice He-Man section with some good quality He-Man, because that's been kind of upticking in value with the Toys That Made Us TV show, so some He-Man. And this is kind of our, like what we call our eye candy, just kind of our display, things that we think that are really neat, that everybody talks about, especially the Yoda, the Shogun Warriors. So this is just kind of our display piece. And we are also known for being one of the only stores to have the Jabba sail barge on display. So we have a nice diorama of the Jabba sail barge, and it's always, everybody comes in, we talk about it, and if you feel free to come in, we can talk about it. There's some very neat stories about it and some fun stories about it. So it's one of our favorite items we like to talk about. And then as we move along, this is we keep most of the higher end Star Wars carded, the Star Wars, mostly vintage, but we do mix it up. We have the half vintage wall and then a half modern wall. We have a really good selection of Black Series that comes in the store. And then we also, anything a little bit more higher end, we put in the cabinets. We got the nice Scare Glow, Pop. Got some nice Power Rangers. Got some quirky stuff, the Bill and Ted phone booth, some masks. We also have a really nice collection. I was lucky to go to Star Wars Celebration, so we have the Star Wars Celebration 2-pack. And as you come over here, you got the Carter Turtles. Come over here, you got the Carter Turtles. And then the more higher end, we got the Funko Pops. We also have an account with NECA, so we have some NECA stuff and some Mezco stuff available as well. Now these cabinets are just new stuff that we got in. We got everything from Strawberry Shortcake to Predator, the high-end statues, the Sideshow Boba Fett, some Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures, some Godzilla stuff, some really nice vintage Ghostbusters, some more Transformers, and a really nice collection of Disney figurines and statues. So thank you for looking, and like I said, please come in and see us. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, and thank you for your time.